Good morning from a hot and hazy Key West, Florida, here on day 3 of my Key West vacation. About 10:20 in the morning. Current date, May the 5th. Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Drinko. Yesterday was May the 4th be with you, so today is Revenge of the 5th. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll get that. I'm gonna head out, check out some historical stuff today, maybe pop in a museum or two, look at some cool historical Key West locations. Joey's gonna chill by the pool for a couple hours, recuperate from yesterday. So I'm gonna be doing a solo detour today. Then maybe catch up with Joe later on. All right, let's head out. Now that's the way to start a day. Taking a boat ride, not a jog. Gonna start the day off with a coffee instead of a cocktail. Just to prove that I'm drinking something other than booze and beers here in Key West. Got that fresh coffee. I am happy to say that Joe has got his second wind. He is going to join me for Cinco de Mayo today. Starting off with a couple of coffees. I might need Cinco coffees to get my day started, to tell you the truth. All right. Here is our trolley. This is how we're going to be seeing the sights, the sounds, and the smells of Key West today on Cinco de Mayo.
Get it back up.
As on the left, the Atlantic Ocean, about 5 miles offshore, a living coral reef. If you have a chance to get out and see the living coral reef, you'll never forget it. It's a great experience. The best way to see this is go snorkeling. But
and away we go.
1920s, they never left.
That's a Civil War fort right there.
They took over the island, they spent the city government, built these 3 Civil War forts, put cannons in these forts, and with those cannons they stopped 300 Confederate ships.
Almost looks like we're on the set of Jaws 4, Jaws the Revenge in the Bahamas. A little bit, you know, shark, palm trees. Decided to get off at this stop because we're 1 block away from the southernmost point of the United States. Also, right down the street is Hemingway House. Joe, that is the kind of hat that you need.
One of those?
Yeah. Remember last night? Do you remember this at all? You might have had a few in you.
No, I do.
No, do you remember when you were like, hey, I really want to get a pompadour?
No.
And I was like, that's a hairstyle and you're bald.
No.
You were talking about,
Fedora.
What?
What is it?
A fedora.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Fedora, not
Yeah.
a pompadour. Right here is the southernmost house in the United States. There is no house in the United States closer to Cuba than this one. Right over here is the southernmost bar in the United States. I think we got to get a drink at the southernmost bar. There's no bar in the United States that's more south than this. This is the closest bar to Cuba. Since it is officially Cinco de Mayo, definitely got to get a cocktail. Joe just got us a couple of rum runners to start off Cinco de Mayo. How is it, Joe?
Perfect.
Cheers, Joe, from the southernmost bar in the United States. Happy Cinco de Mayo. This is the line to get your picture taken at the southernmost point. Here is some information about the southernmost point. I'm not going to read it to you. Take a screenshot. It's all there, folks. And there it is, the southernmost point of the United States. 90 miles to Cuba, ladies and gentlemen. A little history for you. I'm sure you all know that if you've been to Key West. Man, the one time I left my conch shell at home. So here's the significance of this statue I just took a photo with. I'm not going to read it to you. You guys can take a screenshot of it and read it for your own. I think we need to go to the top of the Key West Lighthouse. I've never been here before. Let's do it. So here is some information about the original Key West lighthouse. The lighthouse we're at right now is not the original. This is the second lighthouse. And here is some information about the second Key West lighthouse. The one that we're at right now was built in 1948 and still stands today. So it definitely is not free, but we got a local discount. It's $12 a person to go to the top of the lighthouse. I mean, I'm out in Key West often, might as well get that spectacular view, right? Here's some more information about the Key West Lighthouse. Get that screenshot. These amazing roots of this tree here. It's a lofty thing. Joe, you think you can handle walking up 88 steps?
Absolutely.
I'm sweating my butt off right now. I don't know if I can, whoa. This is pretty high. This is where I die. I'm breathing heavy, 86 steps. I'm afraid of heights. It's the scariest staircase I've ever walked up in my life. I'm hugging the corner. Oh my God, I can't look down. I shouldn't have done this. It's scary, but look at the view from this place.
The view is beautiful, isn't it? As long as you don't look down, you're all right.
Yeah. Never ever again am I going up there, man. I was white knuckling the railing going all the way up and down. I pretty much going down was like sitting on every staircase.
Hey, how do you go on those big roller coasters? But
Well, cause I'm strapped in, man. I got the harness on. This is like one tiny skinny rail you gotta hold on to. White knuckling it, man.
too many stairs for me, man. Once a day, that's it.
I need a beer to calm down, man. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, we'll have to find a place.
Awesome views. For me, it was a waste of $12 just because I can't handle that staircase, man, and those heights. Beautiful once you get up there. You, sir, have terrorized me today. Is this a restaurant? Can I get a beer here? Found the bar. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cinco de Mayo. Mission accomplished. Where's Joe? Oh, you ready?
Yes.
Well, I see a line outside this building, so I'm guessing this is the Hemingway house, owned by the famous author Ernest Hemingway. I don't know, Joe. I think I'll treat you to a ticket to the Ernest Hemingway home. Want to go?
Yeah.
All right, we purchased a couple of tickets to go check out the Ernest Hemingway home. Famous author. Supposed to be lots of cats here too. There's a kitty right there. Construction on this house began in 1850. Hey kitty, you one of those famous six-toed cats? Oh, check out this pool over here, Joe.
Nice. Old.
Joe was right. This is a very old pool built in 1937. Deep end is 8 feet 7 inches. Oh, hey, buddy, you just popped out of nowhere. You scared me. Definitely need to cool down a little bit. I think the sprinkler's right here. They have a bookstore out here at the Hemingway house, fittingly, since he is an author. Here's Hemingway's writing room. Such a beautiful property. A tropical getaway. Here's some history about the six-toed cat I was telling you about. I believe they're all descendants of the original six-toed cat, Captain Dexter and Snowball. I believe that Captain Dexter is not the cat. Hello. How are you? Here at the kennels for all those cats. I believe this is Hemingway's bedroom. Who's got it better than those two cats right now, right? Here's this typewriter. Very cool. Bunch of checks. No microwave. Not only was Hemingway a writer, he was also a hunter and a sport fisherman. So I know I've been all over the place with my dates of when I've been here in Key West last. I can tell you for a fact, the last time I was here was in February of 2002 with my parents because we watched the Super Bowl when the New England Patriots beat the St. Louis Rams in the Super Bowl. We watched it from televisions here at the Green Parrot. My first time back in, what's this, 19 years? Yep, this looks exactly the same as it did in the year 2002. More Coronas?
Yes.
So the bartender and I are trying to match up this photo of my family and I here from 2002. We just can't find the spot. I'm wondering if this photo wasn't even taken at the Green Parrot. Maybe we took this photo before we got here, but we definitely watched the Patriots game, the Super Bowl game, here from the Green Parrot. We've been walking all over this establishment trying to match up where this photo was taken. Well, that's it, folks. Not for this detour, though. This is just the end of Route 1, Mile 0, here in Key West, Florida. I'm thinking I can handle that tower. Those are straight stairs, not spiral. It is a lot of stairs. I'm gonna check to see if that's a free viewing platform. There's the Key West Shipwreck Museum. Right above it is that tower that I was kind of thinking about climbing up and get a photo from. I'm not sure if it's part of the museum ticket or not. Hey, can you fellas tell me how much a ticket is to the Shipwreck Museum and if I can access that tower up there without going into the Shipwreck Museum? All right, all showered up. Got a fresh Landshark lager. Gonna head back down to Duval Street and celebrate Cinco de Mayo the way that Joe and I do. I'm gonna celebrate like any other night. All right, heading back down to Duval Street, courtesy of the Old Town Trolley.
Coming up in our left, just past the parked cars, little Princeton area, it's our African cemetery. In 1851, a slaving ship left Africa bound to Cuba, directing our coral reef in a storm. Here it is on my left, our African cemetery. This is the actual burial ground and memorial for the Africans who died on our coral reef in 1851. They were victims of the slave trade. Now on my left, the West Martello Tower. The civil war era was never completed. While they were building it, someone invented rifled cannon barrels that made any red brick fort obsolete. Well, coming up ahead of us on the right, on the opposite corner at the stop sign, is the Eduardo Gatto Jr. house. Eduardo Gatto Jr. Coming up on our right, on the opposite corner. The house itself used to stand on my right, where the little parking lot is now. Eduardo Gatto Jr. didn't like the way the sun hit his veranda in the morning when he was reading his newspaper. He picked his house up a little bit, he had it towed across the street, and rotated 90 degrees. To this day, the Eduardo Gatto Jr. house, on your right on the opposite corner, that's the only odd-numbered house on the even side of the street. Now on my left, the original Southernmost house, the original, built in 1896. The only example in Key West of Queen Anne Victorian architecture, and Thomas Edison installed the electric in the original Southernmost house. Last house in line, coming up on our left, built in 1941, built by Delma Strable, who was an author. She wrote a novel called Reef the Wild Wind about wrecking and salvage here in Key West. Later made her into a movie with John Wayne, where John Wayne was the bad guy. She's tried to buy the Southernmost house, but she couldn't. So she built this house coming up on our left instead. She built it 18 inches farther south than the original. The plaque on the wall on your left, next to the gate, that's what she called her house. It's not the Southernmost house. It's the Southernmost house. 18 inches farther south than the original. Southernmost monument on my left. Southernmost point in the continental United States. 90 miles to Cuba, right here. Key West is the southernmost city. We love everything southernmost. These people on your left, they are the southernmost tourists. All right, next stop coming up right away. This is our next stop on Angela. It cuts Duval Street almost directly in half. Behind us is the South End, restaurants, all that.
All right, we haven't eaten yet, and I promised my parents I would come here because they raved about this place for, I don't know, a good 5 minutes. Each of my parents after 10 minutes of raving about the Amigos taco place. All right, I'm looking for a good burrito or taco tonight. In honor of Cinco de Mayo, Joe and I decided to get some authentic Mexican food. Got some burritos, chips and salsa, margarita, and what's that, a glass of water? That's the most foreign thing to me on this table. Cheers! You guys know I'm a real plain eater, so I got the chicken, the white rice, and the black beans all up in this burrito. Chipotle, I'm telling you, Amigos is coming for you, bro. This stuff is so good. Yeah, so if you're ever in Key West, you want that burrito or that taco, stop inside of Amigos. Also get that margarita. What the heck, we're here. Let's go back inside of Captain Tony's. Love this place. As you guys know, it's the original Sloppy Joe's, which is important to know because, you know, we were at the Hemingway house today, and Hemingway used to hang out at Sloppy Joe's, and this was the original Sloppy Joe's.
This was nice, bright colors, yes, and greens and summer, that you can go a sunny day, oh yeah, I got a Nikon camera, got the cheap photograph, so mommy don't take my cold away. Girl, I was the best. One I was obsessed with, girl, you just don't get
That's the way to roll. Little Gloria Estefan on the golf cart on a Cinco de Mayo night. Digging it.
Any man of mine better walk the line and show me a teasing, squeezing, pleasing kind of time. I need a man who knows how the story goes. It's gotta be a heartbreaking, fire-breaking, breathtaking, earth-shaking time. Any man of mine.
And I said, hey, pretty, won't you give me a sign? I'll give you anything to make you know that. Do all your business, see you making y'all. Well, never seen anyone looking so fine. Hell, I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. Going once, going twice, slow to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She got the rigor, red lips, blonde hair, and blue eyes. I'm about to live my heart goodbye.
Well, Joe and I have been here for 3 nights. We've officially hit up all of the hot spots, all of the mainstay Key West bars. So now we're kind of going back and doing a few of them because there's different live entertainment at each of the bars tonight. So, if you want to get out of this video because you don't like music, then leave. If you like live music, stick around. Now, if this was 20 years ago, I would definitely be up there, the upstairs of Rick's Cafe. Me at 47, 100% out of place. I don't even know the music. I don't know the dances. I can't even floss. All right? And the girls are definitely too young for me. I forget, 47, those are what? 25, 22-year-olds? Nah, no way. But I'm just telling you, back in the day, that's where detours would have been. Downstairs I can handle. Downstairs is perfectly fine. They have a live guy with a guitar down there. Yeah, we gotta go back to Sloppy Joe's after we went to the Hemingway house today because after all, Ernest Hemingway is on the insignia, the poster, if you will, for Sloppy Joe's. That is the guy. You thought the Ernest Hemingway tour stopped at the Hemingway house. No. He's got a wall of fame over here at Sloppy Joe's.
Nice, we just bought a place in New
Yeah! I got it on film, bro! Yep.
So pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Jimmy don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
All right, so I'm not sure if this is the last establishment we're gonna hit tonight for this Key West trip, but I got my Captain Tony's punch. Going back inside because I'm supposed to meet up with some friends of mine who I met out here yesterday who are down from Salem, Massachusetts.
Well, my mama always told me, be a good boss, son. Don't ever eat and tumble and never play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Rito just
When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry.
You probably can't see this right now, but it's so dark in here, but I ran into my Salem friends once again. Right now we're at Captain Tony's. Last time we met at the smallest bar. Smallest bar, like it's big. Four people. Go figure me. Only 4 people inside that bar yesterday were from Massachusetts. And that's awesome to me. Now we're lifelong friends. We're hanging out at Captain Tony's.
Mother, oh son, after seeing the fire, I keep pacing the half of the day. My occupation's just not around. Feel like I'm trapped, thinking of town. Feel like I'm trapped, and Captain told us now. Mother, oh son.
Thank you, dude.
You're so very welcome. Folks.
It's 1:15 in the morning. This is going to be my official last stop on this Key West vacation for tonight. Man, I'm tapping out. I'm getting total college vibes right now. This is definitely fraternity kind of activity.
Dude, pure gasoline, man.
What do you get? Is it Jack and Coke?
Jack and Coke,
Let me take a-
pure octane.
Let me take a sip of it.
Absolutely.
Smoking. Glass is smoking.
Go Jack and Coke. Come on,
31.
31! That's me! Bingo! Thank you. There it is, 2:04 a.m. Just getting back to the hotel. Get that pizza. Boom. Late night. Well, that's going to be it for this Key West detour. What a great time. Now Joe and I are going to drive 5.5 hours north, back up to Fort Myers, see my parents before we head back to Boston. Well, that's going to be it for part 2 of this Key West detour. If you like what you saw, go back and check out part 1, where we do every single bar on Duval Street. I mean, we're crawling. 2 nights of crawling. It's a good watch. You know what to do next? If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I always answer all the comments. If you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to Detours. Click that little button with my face on it at the bottom of this video. While you're clicking away, click that small bell. It'll give you instant notification every single time I upload a brand new detour. Check me out on social media. I'm on Instagram at Derek Millen, DerekMillen. And I also got a Facebook group, Derek Millen's Detours. And as always, I'll catch you on the next detour.